Alright, hey guys, I have another video, and of course, what you see in front of me is the Machinewise opus. So, there's only like one of these opus videos out there on YouTube at the moment, and I was very surprised because, I mean, I see them all over Instagram, but like, no YouTube videos. And I think people come to YouTube appropriately to get an in-depth review, and I guess that's what my channel is about. I know I'm lacking on updating a lot of my videos, as I do have a couple other knives that I haven't gone over, but I probably won't because I do want to, you know, put the opus in the spotlight. But I'm going to compare it today with the Serif, as, I mean, that's probably the most appropriate knife I can compare it to at the moment. So here's the Serif, right? It's amazing, and I regret selling it. I mean, I sold it this morning, but it's whatever. I do need the funds, and I'll probably get one later down the line, but for now, it's no longer mine, but I want to get in the last few flips. Okay, well, let me talk about the opus, though, before we start comparing it. But, I mean, one of the most noticeable differences is the sound, and that's exactly why I bought this knife, because, well, although I wasn't really expecting it to be such a light knife, I mean, the sound just, like, tops the quality, and I can't really complain because, I mean, it's everything that I would want in a balisong. I mean, dare I say it's, once again, better than the Squid Industry Tsunami. So, no shade thrown at Squid, but, I mean, come on now. I've had issues with the quality control in the past, not tolerances, but the cosmetics. And I was disappointed, to say the least. But so now that I have the opus and the Serif, it's like very, very nice. And the first thing that I notice, at least looking through the camera, you can't really see it in person, but the finishes are different. This is raw, this is more tumbled. So if you get the chance to get a raw one and the one with the Serif pattern, I would say get that one because it's just, it looks so much more aesthetic compared to the 45 cut one. Although I do have my eyes on that one too, so yes, maybe in the future I'll have two opuses. Either way, I'm really happy with this one. I've had no issues with it so far. Absolutely no tap, no play. Tolerances are perfect, and I mean, if I ever have an issue, I mean, I already have extra hardware from when I had issues with the Serif, which I've taken care of it now, but back then it was weird. The centering was off, and I'm not sure if it was because the bushings were like wonky or whatnot, but I mean, yeah. Flipping the Serif, I do want to tell the guy, hey, can I just give you a refund? But I mean, both knives are truly addicting, and I want to say that the opus itself kind of compares to a Nami, which used to be in my collection for a really long time, but the sound of this, you just can't beat it. I mean, come on. So, I have some friends or some mutuals on Instagram, and we talk about, you know, the different knives that we want or are getting, and, ow! Well, stabbed my finger, but it's okay. Thank God it didn't go into my torso. Anyway, so, yeah, some of my mutuals and I talk about, you know, the opus itself because it is such a sought-after knife in the community nowadays, at least. Maybe not the most sought-after, but I will say it's one of the higher demand knives since, I mean, well, there it goes flying. But, jeez, what was I saying? Yes, it's a sought-after knife in the community because of the sound and just the overall flippability. I mean, after all, I literally just compared it to being top-notch, like the Nami, but except less quality control issues. I mean, look at the cosmetics. The blade says blem, but there's literally nothing on it. I mean, other than a little small, like, machine flaw, which you can't notice unless you look at it really, really closely and in the right lighting. So how much did this cost me? It cost me $800, and I don't regret it, even though you can buy it for, like, $750 or maybe less. I'm not sure the retail price, but if you think about it, the Tsunami goes for $750, but is being sold for $1,200. So, I mean, if you can get your hand on this, I would say go for it. I would even say, like, sell the Nami if you have one sitting around, because this is definitely worth it. I mean, yeah, the Tsunami, sure, Squid Industries, a larger company, whatever the case may be, but this one still just flips way better. So, I mean, there's nothing much to really compare it to for the Seraph other than this feeling like plastic and this one actually feeling like raw titanium. But like I said, if you can get your hands on either or Nami, Seraph, or the Opus, I mean, I'd still say go with the Opus. This is just me putting this in the spotlight just because I'm really amazed with everything, honestly. So, yeah, I wanted to keep this video short, but wanted to talk about my favorite knife of all time. So, yes, thank you for watching.